first you're going to want to choose between play, because that's the one where you mainly can do a little bit more. So if you go here, you have to hold down. So let's go down to new game, because we're going to be creating a creative. Now, when you click new game, you want to go over to this one here that says creative. Yeah, okay. I'm reading the options. So you want to hold it again, down the X button. And once you're in, you're going to see this loading screen where you're flying through stars. That is completely normal. For anyone who's actually played No Man's Sky, you think you'd recognize this. There is a slight tutorial if I remember, but once it's over and done with, you can pretty much do anything. And you don't have to worry about the in-game money or any of that, because that's already covered by creative. For anyone who is new to No Man's Sky, this game is what I consider to be a open, multi-dimensional game. It's not just open world, because that means like a country or no. This game has entire planets and the entirety of space that you can explore. So it's a bit insane. This game is pretty massive and it takes up a lot of space in your hard drive. So, you know, you're going to sometimes need to do some archiving of data onto the cloud or whatever. I recommend having a PlayStation Plus subscription, because then you have cloud save data and you won't lose your progress. But yeah, you're not going to have a whole lot of room for games on here, even with a 2 terabyte system. Essentially what my system is a 1 tera, and it still takes up a lot of space, and I don't have a whole lot of games downloaded. The game currently itself on PS4 is about $60. If it's still on sale on Xbox, I believe it was like, oh, I have a friend on the phone who tell me, hey Emily, how much was No Man's Sky for you? Oh, I think it was, well anyway, so everyone, I think it was like in the 40s range. Oh, so essentially you do have a ship already, right here. Yeah. So what you're going to want to do is to get off the ground with your ship, hold down R2. If you're on Xbox, I think that is LT, or no, RT, sorry, because left versus right, you know. Now, you can engage your hyperdrive by holding both of these, with the top bumpers for, these are the 2 bumpers, L and R for Xbox players, and in PlayStation it's R1 and L1. Once you're into space, you can essentially explore anywhere you want. There is a way to change camera view. You want to hit down on D-pad. There's the anomaly. Okay, so there's your batteries, your anomaly, your galaxy map. That is confusing. I'm still learning that. I'll teach that later. I believe somewhere in here is how you change. Oh, switch starship view. Right here. There you go. That's how you view from behind. That's the best way I can drive. As far as ships goes in space, you hold down your rightmost button here for PlayStation players. That's circle. You use that for your, you know, your speed up. Regular acceleration is R2. To stop is L2. And when you actually get to a planet, oh yes, and flying is inverted control, so you hit up to look down and down look up. Anyway, let's hyperdrive to this planet here, and I'll show you how to land. Scan it using by clicking your movement stick. Essentially for PlayStation players, that's called L3. Once you get in the atmosphere of a planet, it'll actually cut off your hyperdrive automatically. You want to hold circle so you're pretty close to the ground. You do want to level off, so like, you're not going to wreck or anything or blow up. It's going to force you not to. Though there has been some clipping issues lately. So you want to, let me first show you what happens if you go to wreck. You literally cannot crash intentionally. It will not let you. It'll look like you're taking damage, but you're not. Again, it's creative. So to land, starting landing against you, hold square. I think that's the X button on Xbox. To confirm, hey Emily, the leftmost button in your letter buttons, is that X?
For what?
Okay, so the top button is Y, right? X?
Yeah.
Okay, and the one that is on the right is, I believe... Okay, I'm basically doing this for the video. Circle, what is circle? Is that one B?
Circle would be B, square
And...
would be X, and A would be X.
Okay, so... The cross button on PlayStation, and PlayStation has come out and told us what it's actually called, not X, it's cross. But the cross button, that's going to be your A button on Xbox. The circle is going to be B. Your square is going to be X, and your triangle is going to be Y. So those who need to translate whatever buttons I'm saying, that's what it's going to be. So that, because I am trying to make it, because the friend of mine is on Xbox, I'm on PlayStation, we're hoping to play together. So I'm doing this tutorial to teach how to get into creative, because it does seem that some people are interested in the game actually don't always know exactly how to navigate. So now that we've gotten that done, we will essentially go over here to options after hitting the start button, or options on PS4 players. We're going to go to the options menu here by hitting R1 or right bumper for Xbox players. And we're going to quit to mode select. Yes. And that brings you back to here. And that ends today's tutorial.